of people are curious about hypnosis for quitting smoking. They want to know what it actually feels like, but most people get it wrong. So, a lot of people are actually curious about how hypnosis feels, what it's like. They've seen it in the movies or on stage here in Orange County, at the county fair, or even in Las Vegas. And they've heard stories from friends, and then they're wondering, what does it really feel like? Today, I want to give you a clear description of what hypnosis really is and how it can help you quit smoking. Now, the first thing, of course, is to do a little myth busting. First, let's be clear about something. Most people have seen things around hypnosis on TV, in all those old fun Hollywood movies, stage shows, and those dramatic scenes where someone snaps their fingers and another person obeys. Oh, honey, that's entertainment. Hypnosis is not about someone else taking control of you. You remain you. You stay aware. You stay in charge. It's a natural brain state. You are always in control. On a level, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. You're always in charge. You're always in control of things. So it's not a trick to make you do things you don't normally do or don't want to do. And it's not a way for someone to override your values or your choices. Now, the reality is, hypnosis is a natural brain state. Think of moments when you've been deeply relaxed, or maybe sitting in the warm chair when you're completely absorbed in a book or maybe a movie. And you know where you are, but your attention is focused inward. That focused, relaxed state is exactly what hypnosis is like. It's not magic, although sometimes it can almost feel like that. It's certainly not mind control. It's a way to help your subconscious mind be more open to helpful suggestions and new ways of responding that you're choosing consciously. Now, what changes? When we use hypnosis to address smoking, we're working with three main things: your triggers, your associations, and those automatic responses. Triggers are the moments, places, or feelings that prompt you to reach for a cigarette, the coffee in the morning, that break at work, or stress after a long day. Associations are meanings and memories tied to smoking, the ritual of lighting up, the social habit, the sense of relief you've learned to expect. Automatic responses are the habits your body and mind fall into without conscious thought. The hand-to-mouth motion, the inhale that follows a certain cue. What we do is gently change those patterns by your choosing so that smoking no longer feels necessary or automatic. Now, here's how it works actually in practice. We begin by identifying your personal triggers. We talk about the times and feelings that most often lead you to smoke, your habits, your specific ones. We explore the images and memories that make smoking feel comforting or familiar. And then we use calm, focused language and imagery to create new associations, ones that you choose. I'm always offering you options. You choose the ones that appeal to you. Alternatives that feel just as real and accessible as the old ones. Instead of the automatic pull towards a cigarette, you begin to notice a small pause, a moment of choice. And that pause is where change happens. Over time, the new responses become stronger and the old habits weaken. Common outcomes that I've seen. Most people leave a session surprised at how relaxed they feel, and they'll often tell me, that was actually really relaxing. And then more importantly, I love this part, I don't feel the same pull anymore. You may notice the urge has lost its urgency, and you might find the ritual less appealing. Some people notice immediate shifts, for others that change is more gradual, and both are normal. What matters is that the habit becomes less automatic and you gain more space to choose differently, to choose consciously. Now, picture a moment that used to trigger a cigarette. Maybe it was after a meal, or during a stressful phone call, or when you're with certain friends. Imagine that instead of the old automatic response, you feel a small pause, a breath, a moment of awareness. And in that pause, you remember a different image we practice, a clear breath, a sense of calm, the feeling of freedom from smoking. And you choose that image, that breath, the new response. And each time you choose it, it becomes easier, so that over days and weeks, it becomes the new habit. So now, why is this different from willpower alone? This approach isn't about forcing yourself to resist every craving. And willpower is useful, but it's limited. And frankly, it can be exhausting to try to rely on it exclusively over time. Hypnosis works with the mind's natural ability to learn and adapt. It helps your deeper mind support the decision you've already made. You remain the decision maker. Hypnosis simply helps your subconscious follow that decision more easily. And that's why many people find it feels less like a battle and more like a powerful, natural shift. Now, don't worry. You're always in control, and you will never be made to do anything against your values or your will. Hypnosis is a collaborative process, a guided conversation with your own mind. It's natural, respectful, and focuses on practical change. And if you're ready to stop smoking, this can be a calm, effective tool to get you there. And if you've been curious about using hypnosis to quit smoking, here's a simple next step. Text QUIT to 650-389-3200 and we'll talk about how it could work for you. No pressure, just a conversation to see if this approach fits your need and your goals, so that smoking no longer feels necessary. If you reach out, we'll discuss your history about smoking, your triggers, and what you want to achieve. You'll have a chance to ask questions and decide whether this is the right path for you. There's no obligation, just information and clarity. A clear plan for you to choose to move forward with stopping smoking as you choose and want. Most people leave saying, that was actually really relaxing. And more importantly, I love this one, I don't feel the same pull anymore. And if that sounds like what you've been looking for, text QUIT to 650-389-3200. It will set up the time to talk and we'll walk you through the next steps. Again, no pressure, just a friendly, informative, clarifying conversation. Remember, it's not about control. It's about change. You are the one who chooses, and hypnosis is a gentle, powerful way that's effective and natural to help your mind follow that choice. Take a deep breath and remember, this puts you in control. It's not about force. It's not about that automatic, what you don't want. It's choosing the control that you want in your life.